If words lack, I am the wise. What Durzog? I serve all clans. Some call me a philosopher, others. Some seek my counsel. But insight given freely isn't worth the price you pay for it. Gold? For me? Oh, very well. Listen closely. A fool loses gold the way snow melts near a ford.
I want all the soldiers from all of the clans to circle the fort. Iceheart won't escape from me this time.
Our soldiers know what to do, Kira. You can count on that.
Then maybe this victory will finally convince you and the other chiefs to fully accept my claim to the throne. You always just barge into the king's tent without so much... So, you're one of them. It's a good thing that that's where we're going, then. You bet your arse, I told them. Let's show them who really controls Hrothgar. Ready when you are. you have any questions before we go in there, now's the time. I can see why my mother was so insistent about you. Confident? Yes. Stupid? No. They say your fun has ice in his... Of course!
So, the king of the pig children has come to die. Your soldiers failed, Kurok, and so will you.
I love it when my enemies mock me. Helps me work up a good rage.
You treat everything like a joke. That's why the orcs refuse to follow you. You mock the fallen and dishonor their sacrifices.
Dishonor them? I'll honor them by separating your head from your body. How do you like that, you cold bastard? Iceheart's blade is mine. Now maybe the clans will finally accept my rule. You don't know how... For all practical purposes, yes. Yeah, Iceheart.
didn't come for a servant, priestess. I'm just here to see Kurog.
I meant no offense, Chief Barzrag. I only seek to spread Trinamac's good words.
Again with these Trinamac lies. Let me show you what Malakat thinks of your stupid words.
Your anger is uncalled for, clan chiefs. Please excuse us, Solgra. I see our champion has returned.
They pulled you into their madness? How disappointing.
As you can see, I knew you'd... The king sent for them. They are blinded by centuries. My son wants to...
Excellent! Everyone's here. The time has come. Swear allegiance to me. Orsinium will prosper once the clans unite under my rule.
This again, Kurog? Why should we submit to you this time?
Behold! I wield the Blade of Iceheart. With the help of outsiders, I have vanquished our greatest foe and retrieved the stolen supply. The chiefs could not stop the Winterborn. Only I have accomplished that.
You ask much, Kurog, to turn away from Malakath, to abandon our most cherished customs.
Bazrog, my old friend, your outdated ideas will be the death of me.
Don't tempt us, Kurog. Our traditions won't bend to the will of an idiot chief who decides to call himself
King! Idiot! Chief! I am your king. You would all do well to remember that. Now get out of my sight!
You embark on a dangerous path, Kurog. We won't forget this.
Treasonous bastards! I just saved their ungrateful arses, and this is the thing. More often than not, yes. There's always some fool. Targak, it was all I could do not to kill all three of those troll lovers. For now, no. Go explore. Treasonous. For now...
This one committed no crime. Please, this one shouldn't be here. It was Agolus who stole from the king, not poor Zabani. Zabani met Agolus on the way to Orsinium. Many dangers line the road, so we traveled together. We celebrated our arrival with drinks. When this one returned from the privy, the guard accused Gone. Zabani was a fool to trust him. This one remembers he mentioned his camp. Why would a traveler have a camp unless he was a bandit? Please, free Zabani. Agolus always wrote in it.
Excuse me. Remember me? From the Winterborn ambush? The caravan? Hey, I'm talking to you. Sorry for shouting at you. It must be this city. Well, not me, exactly. I came to Rothgar. The king himself has requested your presence at his private tavern here in Orsinium. You must have made quite an impression. You'll have to share your... Perhaps you'll be so kind as to put in a good word about me with the king. I'd so enjoy an invitation to his court. Won't you take pity on me?
Took you long enough to show up. I could have you flogged for that. It's a good thing I like you, because the last person who asked me these sorts of... You helped Chief Bosrog. You fought at my side as we defeated Iceheart and his Winterborn war... Let me speak plainly. You could pose a threat to me, but I prefer to consider you an ally. Clan chief problems. There are still stubborn chiefs out there. You made an impression on Bosrog. Whether he likes it or not, he owes you for helping the clans. For now, nothing. Relax, have a drink. Enjoy... Damn it! You two always show up and ruin my fun.
Oh, I have not even begun to ruin your fun, my king. But let's leave the pleasantries for later. We have an urgent situation to report.
I can never tell when you're joking. Fine. What's so important?
The Trinimac Temple has been attacked, my beloved. Malakath devotees have barricaded the doors and taken the priests as hostages.
These fanatics dare to attack my city? My people? I'll deal with them personally.
You will do no such thing, my son. After what happened in the throne room, this is undoubtedly a trap.
I won't sit by while they attack my city!
This problem requires a personal solution, and I have a perfect idea. Outsider, let us talk. My son's bravery borders on stupidity. He would run off and stumble... Oh, child, I always have a better idea. Bosrog and the other clan chiefs know King Kurog all too well. They expect you are an outsider with connections to Orsinium that are tenuous at best. Enter the temple and... The orcs smell, the Nords are rude, and the Bretons... Gods, don't get me started on the Bretons.
Everyone, clear the streets and go home. Let the king's soldiers... Back away, citizen. We have enough to deal with it. Just because you carry a weapon doesn't mean you know how to use it. And as you can see, I already have more in. By the king's arse. Look, I just got back from a tour in Daggerfall and I'm...
Hey, hero! Over here! The king sent you here to rescue the hostages. See those hawkers behind me? Don't look. You never read Investigator Vale? Isn't it obvious? Look at their evil demeanor, their villainous whispering. Really? I mean, on my mark. Stop, you! Thief! And there goes the other one! Get him!
Hey, I was walking here.
city's construction has begun. So far, things are coming along nicely.
Ancestors protect me.
Defend the temple!
Thank Trinamak you're here. Someone has to save my fellow priests inside the temple. Please, Malakath, my fellow priest, they're holding them. May the luck of Trinamak be with you. I'll inform the guards and try to send more help your way.
Lock the priests in the rectory. As soon as Kurog arrives, we kill them all. get in here. No matter. You'll get it. There's no need for this insanity. Just leave us alone! Thank you for helping us. I thought they were going to kill us. High Priestess, I have the key. Solgra and the others should be somewhere through this door.
Like this.
I'll find a way to open the main temple doors and let the soldiers in. Good luck.
I don't want any more trouble.
Get her! Don't let her escape!
I'll die before I let you hurt the others. Now. Thank you for that. I thought I could handle them, but the odds got a little overwhelming. Don't worry about me. Not exactly. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Spill the blood of innocents and blame. We were supposed to assume they were Malik.
This is the last of them! Let's finish these bastards off! I'm glad to see you and the priest alive. That is good news indeed. Increased patrols around the perimeter? Bosrog has never agreed with... My son needs to solidify his hope. You have done much already. Many lives. Only chief. You have done much. Solbra, my child, come join us. Are you injured? Should I call
Thanks to our
healer?
friend, I am well and ready to serve.
Yes, our call for assistance has already proven to be a more than worthwhile endeavor.
There you are. Guess what? I have another message for you from the king. It's wonderful to see you again, my friend. But I have no idea. Although in the throne room, up at the keep.
My friend and ally has returned. Let's talk. Basrag's never agreed with my plans. Basrag wants to start a war. Damn it all to oblivion. It's time to assemble the Great Moot. You made an impression already, but don't worry. I'm not expecting... Now you get it. Help the chiefs, and they'll be obligated to accept your invitation. Tell them that you come to help in the name of King Kurog. That I'm hosting a gathering of clans, and I want the chief. Do whatever it takes. The chiefs... More? What more is there to say? They refuse my every overture.
I've little time for talk.
I should have been at my husband's side. He'd still be alive, and I'd still be his hunt wife. Well, look upon my husband and weep, for his next journey is to the Ashen Forge. Perhaps a new chief will deal with Kurog's latest nonsense.
Rotten luck, Chief. Rotten luck. Don't see many new faces at Chateau Range. Dying. No amount of healing magic can fix smashed brains. We know which giant smashed the Chief. I have a few words. All right, let's find Urkale the Cleaver. lost the trail. I'll head back to Chateau. All right, let's find Urtail the Cleaver. Now for the trophy. Oh, that's disgusting. That's up to the clan. I'm a small clan. Our stronghold let Ashruka refused to be traded like the choices. It was my own fault. I was more full of pride than sense back then. Chief Agzor's mother, Shatul's wife. Yazara, look! I cut this off her kill the cleaver. My friend here struck the killing blow.
Impressive, Lorig. Why don't you show the others?
Sound advice, as always.
Come closer. We should speak. You avenged my son. I will not forget what you did for Shatul. If Shatul is to survive, there must be a new chief. Lorig is one contender. The other. Ogesh returned from Orsinium shortly after my son's injury. He declared himself a contender, but I'm not sure why. The boy never had brains. Shatul needs a chief who looks out for the clan before himself. We have no walls to hide behind. I sent him after Scamper, our laziest at Chatir.
Who are you? I don't need your help. All right, let's finish this so I can get... Yazara asked for a snow truffle. This lazy beast can sniff it out. But it's a two-person job. I can't keep... No clue. Scamper is fast. Near boulders or trees. found one. Scamper earned some sleep. Let's get back to Shatul. Get that snow. I think he found one.
Did you find Olgesh? Good. Give it here. Olgesh passed my test. He'd have tried to kill you. But you slew Urkael the Cleaver. I expect Olgesh would now be dead. Lorig and Olgesh are the only clear contenders for chief. They must enter the Bloody Knoll and duel beneath the stern gaze of Malakath. Only an orc can become chief of Shatul, or of any orc clan. I have not forgotten what you did for us. Olgesh should be at his tent. It was my son's favorite food. His hearthwife. She has dozens of recipes. He loved them all. He won't be able to taste it. His mind, you see, there's nothing left of him. But I'll mix it in. The poison I shall feed the husk that remains of his body. No, it is me, murdering my own. Shatul must survive. Before a new chief is chosen, the old chief must... I doubt that. An orc...
Over here. We need to talk. You looked different from inside Olgesh's helmet. Ushruka, exiled daughter of Chief Ogzor. Soon, a merchant friend keeps me informed of Shatul. When she brought word of my father's injuries, as an exile, I'm not allowed to enter Shatul. But Ulgesh is no exile. I traded him a new set of armor for his old, then returned. The real Ulgesh has a squeak in his voice. One day he paid Morkel's forge wife to make him sound like an ogre. He always will. Have you been to Orsinium? The king hammers... Some won't. I think we'll get rich off the Malakath zealots. Now I head to the Bloody Knoll. Gladly. Tell her the truth. I don't care.
My son. Chief Ogzor is dead. Lorig waits at the Bloody Knoll. Is Olgesh on his way? What? Ushruka was exiled from Shatul. That foolish girl. We're a traditional clan. Shatul will never accept it. Had she become Lorig's huntwife as my son wanted, Shatul would have stayed for the wedding. We would have... Take this ritual blade. It is flawed at its core, just like Lorig and Ushruka. Replace the blade of the weakest contender. When the blade fails...
A Shruka? You have to go. If Ulgesh sees you, he'll kill you.
Ulgesh is in Orsinium. He sold me his armor before I came to Shatul.
No. What have you done?
Shatul must survive. Don't hold back, Lorig.
Malakath favor the victor.
Goodbye, Uncle Lorig.
You've returned. I see. I convinced... You've returned. I see. You alone
This is not
emerged from the
justice.
bloody knoll. Did you pray to Malakath for your victory?
So now we have a new chief. Everyone is ready to forget Chief Ogzor, to ignore his murder. Urkael the Cleaver robbed me of my husband's mind, but Glagosh is to blame. She secretly worships Boethia, the
A new era begins today. The era of the Orc. At King Kurog's side, we shall lead Tamriel to greatness. I know the cheers won't last. Of course you do. I don't know if I can attend the moot myself. I should stay here until the clan gets used to the idea of me as...
Nobody understand true art? You would think the great artisans of Morkel might appreciate a fellow artist. You would be...
I know you. You're one of those outsiders that Kurog brought to our... Sorry, but I have problems of my own right now. As long as my... If you're brave enough...
Running off to Morkel Descendant? Go on, ask. Old clan, I can tell you how long... Ashika. Now, it was years ago.
Hardwood stuff. Open for business. Merchandise.
We do good.
Finest merchandise around.